Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. This video will be in English language and I will bring to you the first part of the fourth week current affairs from July 2017. As you know that the last 10 days of every month I divide into two parts. This is part 1. Total I will cover 87 questions in this video and in the next part I will cover around 125 questions. So the number of questions will be around 210 in both the parts for July last week. And our pendrive courses are available for SSC CGL, CLAT, Hotel Management BBA, IBPS PO Clerk or UPSC, and these are some of our best selling courses. If you want to avail any of our courses, do dial this number 958004800. So let's begin. Ex-Governor of Bihar, Mr. Ramnath Kovind, he is the new President of India. So he is which President of India? 14th, 15th, 16th or 17th? He is the 14th President of India and he was preceded by Pranab Mukherjee. Now after he resigned from the governorship of Bihar, who is the governor now? Kesri Nath Tripathi. Kesri Nath Tripathi is also the governor of West Bengal. He is now given the additional charge of Bihar. So keep this thing in mind. Union Cabinet has given its approval for signing of a Memorandum of Cooperation MOC in respect of tax matters between India and the Revenue Department of which country? So basically, which country or countries? We will cooperate in regarding exchange of information and we will mutually cooperate regarding tax. With which country? We will cooperate with the BRICS countries. And BRICS is an association of 5 countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and their head of states are Michel Temer, Putin, Modi, Xi Jinping, and Jacob Zuma. So these are the important people. BRICS has a bank called New Development Bank, which is also called the BRICS Bank, headquartered in Shanghai, and president is KV Kamath. Now remember, BRICS meeting this year will take place at Xiamen, which is in China. And recently, the National Security Advisors of BRICS met in Beijing, where Ajit Doval represented India. Recently, a bill was passed by Lok Sabha to grant statutory status to the IIIT, that is the Indian Institute of Information Technologies, in the PPP mode, private public partnership mode. How many Indian Institute of Information Technology, that is IIIT, do we have in India, which will be given the statutory status? So these are 15, and as we speak, this bill has been passed. So the answer is 15. With which country India has signed a Memorandum of Understanding MOU for cooperation in the exploration and use of outer space for peaceful purposes? We will explore the space, and for that MOU has been signed with Netherlands. Netherlands is also called Holland, and capital of Netherlands is in Amsterdam. Now Holland, the people who stay there are called Dutch, and they also have the International Court of Justice headquarters in Hague. So these are some things about Netherlands that you should know. It is also called the land of windmills. Next question, who chaired the National Steering Committee? Now there is a National Steering Committee that was constituted. It was on climate change, that approved the projects for 3 states, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Sikkim. This is a very important question, that for which 3 states there was a National Steering Committee on climate change, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Sikkim, for funding under the National Adaptation Fund for Climate Change. And our Minister for Climate Change is Dr. Harshvardhan for Environment and Climate Change. So who is the head of that committee? It is Mr. Ajay Narayan Jha. In fact, this question can be put up like this also, that Ajay Narayan Jha committee was constituted for what? The government of which Indian state has signed or launched an integrated grievances redressal? Grievances redressal means when there is a mechanism for resolution of the complaints. Grievances redressal management system, which is called Jan Hita. Jan Hita in English means, Jan means people, Hit means welfare. So it's like a social welfare. Jan Hita scheme. It has been by the government of Telangana. Telangana's government is called TRS, that is Telangana Rashtriya Samiti Party, and E. Narasimha is the governor, and Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao is the CM. And please note one thing about Telangana: they recently launched Mission Kakatiya. Mission Kakatiya, whereby the water tanks of the states, they will be replenished. What is the range of weights of school bags that Telangana School Education Department has issued strict guidelines for? Now the children who are going to school, they carry school bags, so their school bags must not exceed the limit. What is that limit? It is between 1.5 to 5 kg. 1.5 to 5 kg. For example, if it is a class 1 and 2 student, it should not exceed 1.5 kg. If it is a class 3 or 3 to 5, it should not exceed 2 to 3 kg, like that. So the maximum is 5 kg. The students who are in class 10, it should not exceed more than 5 kg, but the limit is from 1.5 to 5. Our central bank, which is the RBI, it is set to issue which banknotes? And they will be in the Mahatma Gandhi series 2005, and inset letter will be S. They are publishing which new notes? It is 20 rupee notes. but it is in the old series, Mahatma Gandhi series 2005, and insert letter will be S. Now RBI has announced that it will soon publish, it will print 200 rupee note also, and they will soon publish, they have in fact started already, new series of 500 rupee note. That will have insert letter A. Right now the 500 rupee that we use, they have the insert letter E. Keep that in mind. The 500 rupee notes were issued after demonetization. They have the insert letter E, but the recent series will have the insert letter A. Which credit rating agency, in association with the India Infrastructure Finance Company Limited (IIFCL), has launched a new system for rating of infrastructure projects? This has been done by the agency ICRA ICRA, and there are three important agencies that you need to remember. All are American: Standard and Poor, Moody's, and Fitch. These are the three global credit rating agencies. There is one more of Japan that sometimes is asked in exam. It is called Nomura. Nomura. Which state has highest investment potential as per the NCAER State Investment Potential Index Report, National Council of Applied Economic Research? According to this, the state with the highest investment potential in India is Gujarat, followed by Delhi. So Delhi is second, although Delhi is not a state, it is a union territory. And Delhi's governor is Anil Baijal and chief minister is Arvind Kejriwal of the Aam Aadmi Party. Gujarat chief minister is Vijay Rupani. Which parliamentarian he received Lifetime Achievement Award for his exceptional contribution as a parliamentarian in the lower house, that is Lok Sabha? If you anytime have a confusion between the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, remember L stands for lower, L stands for Lok. So Lok Sabha is lower house, Rajya Sabha is the upper house. We have borrowed this concept from UK, which also has two houses. Lower house is called the House of Commons and upper house is called the House of Lords. So which parliamentarian are we talking about? He is LK Advani, one of the architects of the BJP. Which political stalwart gave her resignation from the Rajya Sabha for not being able to speak about the atrocities against Dalits? She has done a lot of work for Dalit upliftment. She is from the party BSP. She is the supremo of BSP, Bahujan Samaj Party, and she is Mayawati, the ex-chief minister of Uttar Pradesh. She resigned from Rajya Sabha. She was due to retire next year. The Rajya Sabha parliamentarians are elected for a term of 6 years. 6 years. Which celebrity in India has been appointed as the new brand ambassador of Tata Sky? Tata Sky, which is a direct-to-home service provider. Her name is Nayantra, and you can see the photo here. And remember that Amitabh Bachchan, he has been made the brand ambassador of GST. Which famous personality has been appointed the brand icon of Pro Kabaddi League franchise? Which team I'm talking about? The Tamil Thalaiva. It is co-owned by Indian batting legend Sachin Tendulkar, who is also a member to the Rajya Sabha. So he is Kamal Hassan. Kamal Hassan has been appointed the brand icon of Pro Kabaddi League team Tamil Thalaivas. Which global company has launched an mobile app called Hire to compete against Microsoft-owned LinkedIn? So as we know, LinkedIn is a social media app which is for hiring, and it was acquired by Microsoft. Microsoft CEO is Satya Nadella, who is an Indian, and Google CEO is also Indian. His name is Sundar Pichai. Keep these things in mind. And there is an app that has been launched which is called Hire. It is to compete against LinkedIn. So it is also for small and medium sized business hiring. Who has launched this app? It has been launched by Google. In a first of its kind, which state will have an eco-friendly bridge over a canal cutting across the tiger corridor that links Tadoba Tiger Reserve with the Kumram Bhim Asifabad district? Now Tadoba Andheri Tiger Reserve is in Chandrapur district of Maharashtra. It will be linked to Kumram Bhim Asifabad district. Where is this Kumram Bhim Asifabad district? Is in Telangana. So this is an eco-friendly bridge. Which American actor and songwriter, he is famous for his movie which is called Roadhouse movie, and he played the role of Red Webster. That is why the word red, it was suffixed to his name. What was his name? His name was Robert Gene West, and he was called Robert Gene Red West because he played the role of Red Webster. Which Indian shot putter has been tested positive for dimethylbutylamine, a banned substance by the National Anti-Doping Agency? So please note, World Anti-Doping Agency and National Anti-Doping Agency are separate. World Anti-Doping Agency, it is located in Montreal in Canada. It is headquartered at Montreal in Canada. And according to WADA, India ranks third in the world when it comes to doping. So this is not a matter of pride. We are third worst in the world. The worst is Russia, followed by Italy, followed by India. And for 3 years in a row, our athletes are third in the world when it comes to doping or taking banned substances. So she is an Asian champion, and this was a matter for pride for us. But when her sample was tested, she was found to have taken banned substances. Her name is Manpreet Kaur. She's a shot putter, and our most famous male shot putter Indrajit Singh has also been found to be taking banned substances. So Indrajit Singh is also a shot putter. Remember both the names. Which organization has been given the exclusive right to operate the recently launched Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandana Yojana, which is called PMVVY in short, and it's a pension scheme basically, exclusively for senior citizens of 60 years and above, and they will be given a fixed interest rate also on this. It has been done, which this has been started, and LIC has been given, Insurance Corporation, which is the largest insurance corporation company in India, and it has been given the exclusive right to implement Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandana Yojana. Now there is another pension yojana that is asked in exam, which is APY, Atal Pension Yojana, which is for 18 to 40 age group, and after 60 person will get a pension from 1000 to 5000, whichever plan he chooses. India's landmark civil nuclear cooperation deal with which country came into effect on 20th of July? So basically, civil nuclear cooperation agreement is that we don't have good amount of thorium. Thorium is still there in India a little bit, but we mostly need uranium and plutonium and other nuclear fuel which are not present in India. So we need to buy this from various countries, but they need a guarantee that we will not use this nuclear fuel for making nuclear bomb, but we will only use them for nuclear power plants, for civil supply, not for military supply. That is called a nuclear deal. So this nuclear deal was signed long back, but it came into effect very recently. This has been done with Japan. Japan's Prime Minister is Shinzo Abe. Shinzo Abe. Remember that? And Japan's capital is Tokyo, and currency is yen. Now currency of China is yuan. Don't confuse yen with yuan. Uttar Pradesh Legislative Assembly, that is the Vidhan Sabha or Legislative Assembly, it has adopted two resolutions on naming the civil airport terminals of which two cities. So basically the airport terminals of which two cities will be changed now. We saw something similar happening at Andhra Pradesh, two airports, that is Vijayawada Airport and Tirumala Airport. They have been named differently. Vijayawada Airport will now be named after N.T. Ramarao and Amravati, and Tirumala Airport will be called Shri Venkateshwara Airport. These are the two airports that those name have been changed. And in Uttar Pradesh, which two airports I am talking about? It is Kanpur and Bareilly. Now Kanpur Airport will be named after Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi. Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi, the great freedom fighter, and Bareilly will be called Nath Nagri. Nath Nagri. And Kanpur Airport will be named after Ganesh Shankar Vidyarthi. And Uttar Pradesh Governor is Ram Nayak and Chief Minister is Yogi Adityanath. Recently, Paika Rebellion's 200 bicentenary celebrations were done. Now this rebellion took place in which state in India? Now let me give you some prelude to it. The first freedom struggle in India is said to be 1857, but Paika Rebellion was in 1817, 40 years before 1857. In fact, the government of this state, which is Odisha, it has requested the central government to officially declare 1817 Paika Rebellion as the first struggle for independence. It was in Odisha. Odisha was once called Kalinga. And who is the governor of Odisha? Dr. S.C. Jamir. And the chief minister is Naveen Patnaik, whose father was Biju Patnaik, who was called Sher-e-Utkal. Sher-e-Utkal, which means the lion of Utkal. Which state government has announced an ambitious target of planting over 8 crore saplings, trees, by the end of August 2017? So who is taking this noble initiative? It is the government of Chhattisgarh. Chhattisgarh governor is Balram Das Tandon, and chief minister is Dr. Raman Singh. Chhattisgarh's capital is Naya Raipur, and it has a very important national park which is called Kangar Ghati National Park. Kangar Ghati National Park. So remember the important ones from all the states. For example, Haryana has Sultanpur. Now whether it is a national park, wildlife sanctuary, that is not important right now. You should remember the name. For example, Karnataka, remember the code word BBN. Banarghatta, Bandipur and Nagarhole. These are the three important in Karnataka. Then you have Madhya Pradesh, which has Panch Panna. Then you have Kanha and Bandhavgarh, like that. So remember, and Uttarakhand is very, very important because Uttarakhand has Rajaji and Jim Corbett. Uttarakhand has the second highest number of tigers in India after Karnataka. Karnataka has highest number of tigers in India, which is around 400. India has 70% of the tiger population of the world. Niti Aayog Vice Chairman, who has resigned recently, Arvind Pangaria. He said he wants to become a teacher again. He wants to return to academia. So he has resigned, Arvind Pangaria. So we'll see who is the new chairman that they appoint. But he presented voluntary national review report on implementation of sustainable development goals to the United Nations. How many sustainable development goals are there? This is extremely important questions. So the 193 countries, they adopted sustainable development goals in the year 2015, and it started from 1st of January 2016 till it is called Agenda 2030. So in these 15 years, we have to implement sustainable development goals, which are 17 in number, like education, health, like that. And before this, we had the Millennium Development Goals. So they ran for again 15 years, from 2001 to 2015. And 2015, we adopted the Sustainable Development Goals from the Millennium Development Goals. And United Nations, it is headquartered in New York. And which other organization is headquartered at New York? It is UNICEF. United Nations chief is Antonio Guterres from Portugal. World Health Organization recently released a report on the global tobacco epidemic. As per this report, what percentage of the world's population is covered by at least one comprehensive tobacco control measure? So, for example, Nepal, India, and Philippines, these are the three countries which have taken, WHO-backed initiatives to control tobacco. Total population of the world which is covered by at least one measure is 63%. 63% population of the world. And WHO, the head was Margaret Chan, but now it is Mr. Tedros Adhanom. And Mr. Tedros Adhanom, he is the Director General, also called the Chief of WHO, and he is from Ethiopia. Now, Ethiopia is one of the countries from the Horn of Africa. Its capital is Addis Ababa. Ethiopia's neighbor is Djibouti. And Djibouti, China is making a military base. Capital Market Regulator, Securities and Exchange Board of India, which is headquartered in Mumbai, and its chairman is Ajay Tyagi, entered into an agreement with which organization in India for exchange of information regarding central counterparty. Now, what is central counterparty? I will cover in my banking awareness video. Which organization I am talking about? I am talking about the European Securities and Market Authority, which is called ESMA. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, he recently launched which action plan to transform the cross-border clearance ecosystem digital technology-driven procedure? That is, the cross-border clearance ecosystem will be now made digital. What is the name it has been given to it? It is the NTFAP, which is called National Trade Facilitation Action Plan. I repeat, National Trade Facilitation Action Plan. And Arun Jaitley is not only Finance Minister, he is also Defense Minister of India. Which country's state-owned company will jointly develop advanced medium-range surface-to-air missile in association with DRDO, which is Defense Research Development Organization, for Indian military? DRDO, who is the head of DRDO? Dr. S. Christopher. His tenure was increased recently. So which country is cooperating? It is Israel. Now, Israel's president is Reuven Rivlin. Reuven Rivlin is the president of Israel. Prime Minister is Benjamin Netanyahu. The currency is shekel. Capital is Jerusalem. Remember all these important points about Israel. And also note, Israel is a very dear friend. In fact, we are making a missile called Barak 8 with the Association of Israel. And there is a city in Israel which is called Haifa. And there is a road in Delhi which is called Teen Murti Marg. Teen Murti Marg or Teen Murti path in Delhi will be named after Haifa. Which former UK minister will take charge of the UK India Business Council, which is called UKIBC? It is a London-based NGO promoting India-UK trade ties. So what is his name? His name is Lord Davis. Lord means what? He is a member of the upper house. 3 space-based observatories which are called AstroSat, Chandra and Hubble Space Telescope, and there is a ground-based observatory which is called HARPS. Together they have detected a coronal explosion on which group of stars? This group of stars is called the Proxima Centauri. This is Earth. Nearest star to Earth is the Sun, then it is Proxima Centauri, and then it is the Alpha Centauri. LCU Mark IV. These are the new ships that have been inducted into the Indian Navy, and they have been manufactured by GRSE, that is the Garden Reach Shipbuilder and Engineers Limited in Kolkata, City of Joy. What is the full form of LCU? LCU, what is the full form? It is called Landing Craft Utility. Landing Craft Utility, answer is 1. And the Chief of Navy, he was recently on a visit to France. His name is Sunil Lamba. Which city will host the 2024 World Short Course Swimming Championship? 2024 will be by Budapest. And Budapest is a capital of Hungary. But before that, we have 2022 also, which will be by the Kazan. Kazan is in Russia. So Russia will host 2022 and Budapest will host 2024. And Paris, it was recently announced, will host Olympic Games in 2024. And Los Angeles will have Olympic Games in 2028. Now, Paris is where? Paris is in the capital of France, which is the headquarters of UNESCO. Los Angeles is in America. The last time America hosted Olympics was in 1996. That was the Atlanta Olympics. In these Olympics, Leander Pace had won the bronze medal in tennis. Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Amendment Bill 2017. This is a bill that amended the law of free and compulsory education to extend the deadline for teachers to acquire the prescribed minimum qualification for appointment. It was passed in the Lok Sabha or the lower house. What is the new deadline? So I'll simplify the question for you. It is basically the children, they should have free and compulsory education, but the teachers who are teaching, they don't seem to have the minimum qualification to teach these children. So now a deadline has been given for these teachers to augment their skills and to have minimum qualification. The deadline is 31st March 2019. 31st March 2019. What is the name of the sub-scheme that has been launched under DAY NRLM, which is called National Rural Livelihood Mission, and DAY is called Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana. It is a yojana for enhancing the source of livelihoods. Now, according to this sub-scheme, you have to tell the name of this sub-scheme. According to this sub-scheme, the self-help groups, they will be provided alternative sources of livelihood, especially in the backward rural area. The name is Ajivan Gramin Express Yojana. Answer is 3. Ajivan Gramin Express Yojana. And who is our Minister for Rural Development? His name is Narendra Singh Tomar. Narendra Singh Tomar, and our Labour Minister is Bandaru Dattatreya. Which country is set to host the 5th Global Conference on Cyberspace in November 2017, later this year? Which country is this? It is India. India will host the 5th Global Conference. And you should remember one more. That was the conference, what was the name? The Mobile World Conference, which was in Barcelona. The central government has accepted a proposal to set up an aerospace university in India. This was after the recommendation of which committee? It was the recommendation of B.K. Chaturvedi committee to have a aerospace university in India. As per a report which is called Ending AIDS, Progress Towards 1990 Targets, by which organization the annual number of the new HIV infection in Asia and the Pacific has come down, in fact. So in 2010 in Asia Pacific, the number of people who suffered from AIDS was 310,000. Now it has been reduced to 270,000. There is a 13% drop. And the top 10 countries which have the maximum number of people suffering from AIDS, India is one of those countries, and they together have 95% of the population suffering from AIDS. So you can say that AIDS is limited mostly to these 10 countries like India, Pakistan, China, Indonesia, Myanmar, like that. They are 10 countries. So this report has been given by UNAIDS. Now WHO is headquartered at Geneva. Which city has been selected by United Nations as the data hub for the Middle East, North Africa and South Asia region to mine and manage data? There will be a data hub for the same, and this is Dubai. Now where is Dubai? It is in United Arab Emirates. There are 7 Emirates in UAE, one of that is Dubai. Capital of UAE is, however, Abu Dhabi. As per the Fortune Global 500 list, which company in India is the only Indian company in the top 200? Now it ranked 500 companies. Out of 500, there were many Indian companies. Right? Out of 500. But here we are talking about top 200. There is only one Indian company, which is Indian Oil Corporation. And it is the most profitable company in India, IOC. Now remember, IOC, Hindustan Petroleum and Bharat Petroleum, BPCL and HPCL and IOC. Together they are making India's largest oil refinery at Ratnagiri. Ratnagiri is in Maharashtra, and in this refinery, Indian Oil Corporation will have 50% stake. HPCL and BPCL will have 25% each. It will be in Ratnagiri in Maharashtra at a cost of 2 lakh crore rupees. It is India's biggest oil refinery by far. And if they ask you in top 500, how many Asian companies were there? 197. And how many Indian companies were there? 7. Out of these 7 companies, 4 were public sector company and 3 were private sector company. And Indian Oil was only company in top 200. Which Indian star will be the guest of honor at Toronto Film Festival? Toronto is in Canada. Capital of Canada is Ottawa. And the Prime Minister of Canada is Justin Trudeau. Canada's currency is Canadian dollar. And so which Indian star will be the guest of honor at the Toronto Film Festival fundraiser event? That will be on September 6, 2017. She is Priyanka Chopra, who now has a global fame. Who has been appointed as secretary to the new President Ramnath Kovind? His name is Sanjay Kothari, and the press secretary will be senior journalist Ashok Malik. Who has been appointed as the first female president of the United Kingdom Supreme Court? First female president. Her name is Brenda Hale. Brenda Hale, and the Prime Minister of UK is Theresa May, who got really a shocker in the recent elections. However, she hung on to her seat because there was a resurgent Labour Party. Which pharmaceutical company is acquiring Advinus Therapeutics from Tata Group? The name of this company is Eurofin Scientific. It's a question from merger and acquisition. As per the latest research by the University of Hyderabad, which plant is capable of absorbing the heavy metals from the soil and thereby fighting soil pollution? This plant is castor seed plant. What is the new name given to the Chennai Open Tennis Tournament, which is only event in India, which is the ATP World Tour event? Now it will not happen in Chennai, capital of Tamil Nadu. It will take place in Pune, and it will be called Maharashtra Open. Maharashtra Open. Shivaji Rao Patil passed away recently. He was a noted what? He was a senior Congress leader, so he was a politician, and he was father of Smita Patil, the great actress. Where was the research institution of world ancient traditional culture and heritage that is called Rewatch Museum recently inaugurated. Rewatch Museum. It was in Arunachal Pradesh. Capital is Itanagar. It has a disputed area called Tawang, and Arunachal Pradesh CM is Pema Khandu. Now, my first question for you today, and it's a difficult question. There is a small kid from Arunachal Pradesh who has made some goggles for blind people. Can you name who is he? I believe he is only some 11 years old. So he's from Arunachal Pradesh. Can you write in comments who is he? Which state will host the 5th Northeast Connectivity Summit in 2018 that is organized by Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry? That is FICCI. Who is he? Which state will organize it? It is again Arunachal Pradesh. There is a 3-day international conference on quest for equity, reclaiming social justice. Social justice. Who is our Minister for Social Justice? Thawar Chand Gehlot. So this was about revisiting Ambedkar, the great Ambedkar who was who drafted our constitution, who was the chairman of the drafting committee of the constitution. So this conference was held at the University of Agriculture Science in which city of India? It was basically an effort by the Congress government. And this state has Congress government. Siddaramaiah is the chief minister. So this is in Bengaluru. Which state government launched free power connection scheme for those who are below the poverty line? Below poverty line card holders in the state. And who is our power minister? Piyush Goyal. This was announced by the government of Uttar Pradesh. What is India's rank out of 152 countries in the inaugural, means first time this index was carried out? It is called Commitment to Reducing Inequality Index. In India, we have a lot of inequality, therefore we cannot expect our rank to be good. Our rank is still very poor. We are 132 out of 152 countries. This index was given by the non-government organization Oxfam. Chester Bennington passed away recently. This is a very easy question. He was a popular word. He was a member of Linkin Park. So he was a singer. He committed suicide because of depression. What is India's rank in the countries affected by terrorism in 2016? This study was done by the National Consortium for the Study of Terrorism and Response to Terrorism called NCSTRT. What is India's rank? India was the 3rd worst sufferer of terrorism in 2016. And which countries were the first two? So first was Iraq and the second was Afghanistan. Third was India. So the answer is third. Which two countries, they conducted a joint naval exercise which is called Joint Sea 2017 in the Baltic Sea. This exercise was conducted between China and Russia. China and Russia. India and Russia, they are conducting an exercise in September this year. It is called Indra. Indra. India has launched its first petroleum research and development facility for testing the very high quality Bharat Stage 6 fuel emissions at which place? It is India's first petroleum research and development facility, R&D facility. It is in Faridabad, which is in Haryana, and very near to Faridabad you have Ballamgarh, which has been renamed to Balramgarh. And also Elphinstone Road in Mumbai has been renamed to Prabha Devi, and the Wheeler Island has been renamed to APJ Abdul Kalam Island. Gerald Ford, it is the world's largest aircraft carrier. You can see it was commissioned by which navy recently? It is the most powerful navy in the world, American Navy. USA's president is Donald Trump. Name of his wife is Melania Trump, who is called the First Lady, and daughter is Ivanka Trump. Which mission was launched by the Meghalaya Chief Minister Mukul Sangma at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Shillong for promotion of which sport? This is called Mission Football. And very similar is Mission 11 Million, which is launched by the Ministry of Sports and Youth Affairs. Minister for that is Vijay Goyal, and this is 1 crore 10 lakh or 11 million people, 11 million students will be taught football. Uzhavur Vijayan, he hailed from Kerala. He passed away. He was a famous what? Uzhavur Vijayan. Have you heard about him? So he was a politician. He was a politician from the Nationalist Congress Party. Radio broadcast in India recently completed how many years? So on July the 23rd, we completed 90 years, and that is why July the 23rd is celebrated as National Broadcasting Day. And this was the first time, July 23rd, that radio was broadcast in India in 1927. 235-meter long, there is a Chimari Bridge. It is constructed by Border Road Organization. It was recently inaugurated in which state? Now, Border Road Organization, it constructs road. Where? It constructs road in the difficult areas like the mountains and the boundaries with other countries. But normal highway, national highway and state highway, they are constructed by National Highway Authority of India. Headquarter of both NHAI and BRO is in New Delhi. Where is this Chimari Bridge? It is in Arunachal Pradesh again. So the answer to at least 3 questions is Chimari Bridge. Which city is set to host the 10th edition of Urban Mobility India Conference in November later this year? 10th edition of Urban Mobility India Conference. It will be conducted in Hyderabad, capital of Telangana. U.R. Rao, Udupi Ramachandran Rao, he was a renowned scientist. He passed away. He served as the chairman of which Indian organization? He was one of the greatest scientists India has seen, and he was awarded the second highest civilian honor, Padam Vibhushan, by the then president Pranab Mukherjee. So Udupi R. Rao was the chairman of ISRO. Right now, the chairman of ISRO is A.S. Kiran Kumar. And ISRO, when they launched satellite Aryabhatta, then Udupi Rao, he played a huge part in that. And we also lost Professor Yashpal, another great scientist. So we lost two great scientists within a span of 1 week. And Professor Yashpal Sharma was also a Padma Vibhushan awardee, just like Professor U.R. Rao. UN agency UNICEF, which works for children, United Nations International Children Emergency Fund, headquartered at New York, the same place where we have the headquarters of UN, it extended the ambassadorship of which famous Indian celebrity for another 2 years, who has got his tenure extended as a brand ambassador for working on eradicating measles and rubella infection for children. These are skin diseases. His name is Amitabh Bachchan, who is also the brand ambassador for GST. 8th edition of World Para Athletics Championship, it was recently held in which city? It was held in the city of London, which is the capital of England. The Banking Regulation Bill 2017 was introduced in the Lok Sabha. It wants to amend which old act? It is the Banking Regulation Act of 1949. And now what has happened is the RBI has been given the power to initiate the insolvency processes. At which place did Arun Jaitley inaugurate the 315th Rest House of the Kendriya Sainik Board? Rest House for the Kendriya Sainik Board. This has been inaugurated in New Delhi. Kerala hosted the 5th edition of South Indian Writers Ensemble, which is called SIWE. It's basically a literary festival. And it was in the Alappuzha district. The place is called Chenganur. So what was the theme of this festival? What was the theme? The theme was tolerance. Kerala, the governor is P. Sathashivam and the chief minister is Pinarayi Vijayan of the CPIM party. India has signed an agreement with which country to establish connection through waterways? And in India, we have the largest waterway in India is called National Waterway 1, which is from Haldia to Allahabad. Haldia is a port in West Bengal near Kolkata, and Allahabad is in Uttar Pradesh. Now, please note, Haldia is the cleanest port of India, and the second cleanest port of India is Vizag. Remember all these things, okay? And which is the cleanest city in India? It is Indore, followed by Bhopal, according to the Swachh Sarvekshan 2017. So, for waterways, we have signed a contract with Bangladesh. World's first floating wind farm has commenced its operations in which country? It is the world's first floating farm, and it will allow the wind power to be harvested in waters which are very deep also. This has been inaugurated in Scotland. The capital of Scotland is Edinburgh, and Scotland has also a very important city called Glasgow. Iraq and Iran, the eternal enemies, now there is a rapprochement of some sort. They are coming closer. Iraq and Iran, they have signed an agreement for military cooperation for fighting what? This military cooperation will be done for terrorism. Both are marred by the ISIS group, and so Iraq capital is Baghdad and Iran the capital is Tehran. Please note, Iran's currency is rial, and in Iraq we have the dinar, and Iran's president is Hassan Rouhani, and in Iran we are building a port called Chabar port. In Sri Lanka we are building a port called Trikomali, and in Sri Lanka China has bought a port called Hampantota. Airport Authorities of India, it has signed a memorandum of understanding with which state for creating, upgrading, mainstreaming and managing civil aviation infrastructure. Civil aviation infrastructure. This is in Uttarakhand. The governor is KK Paul and chief minister is Trivendra Singh Rawat. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, which is called CCEA, which approves the projects of more than 5,000 crore rupees, it has given its approval for the sale of government's 51% stake in Hindustan Petroleum to which PSU? This is a part of the government for raising funds for this year. I think their target is more than 70,000 crores. This they will sell to ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, which is again a Maharatan company. Which online portal or website has been launched by the Women and Child Development, and our minister for that is Maneka Gandhi, to enable the women employees of the central government to file complaints related to sexual harassment at the workplace. Sexual harassment in short is called SH, and add E, it becomes she box, sexual harassment electronic box. Our Ministry of Rural Development recently launched which mobile application for community contracting and production cost estimation for maintenance of rural roads, so that there can be social auditing possible and the government does not have to pay over the odds for building any roads. It is called Arambh, which in English means beginning. The 3 new discovered species of an animal, these are called the Dixie Valley, Railroad Valley and Hot Creek. These are not the name of places or valley, these are name of a animal that has been discovered recently in Nevada in America, Nevada's Great Basin. What are these animals I'm talking about? It is the toads. Which team won the ICC Women's World Cup? So this was really a heartbreak for India. It was beaten in a very, very close encounter by England. And remember 3 Indian players. One is Harmanpreet Kaur, who scored 171 against Australia and played a great innings. And then you remember Jhulan Goswami, who has become the highest wicket taker. And remember Mithali Raj, who has become the highest run getter for India. She was also the captain of the Indian team. Which Indian shuttler means badminton player, won the US Open Grand Prix Gold Badminton Tournament? What is his name? His name is H.S. Pranoy. H.S. Pranoy. And P.V. Sindhu won the Syed Modi tournament. Which Indian boxer won the gold medal at the Commonwealth Youth Games, beating Wales boxer James Nathan Prober in the final? His name is Sachin Sivach. He's a boxer, Sachin Sivach. Sudripta Roy passed away recently. He was the former chief secretary of which Indian state? And Acharya Devvrat is the governor of this state. And the name is of the state is Himachal Pradesh. Veerbhadra Singh is the CM of Congress. Who will take over as the new spokesman of the Ministry of External Affairs? So earlier this year, Gopal Bagle was made the spokesman, but now his position will be taken by Ravish Kumar. And Gopal Bagle took office from Vikas Swarup. Vikas Swarup wrote a book called Question and Answers, on which Slumdog Millionaire movie is based. Which state civil secretariat has become India's first secretariat to be fully under wireless coverage, enabling end-to-end wireless connectivity? So the question is very simple. Which state's civil secretariat is now provided Wi-Fi or covered under wireless connectivity? So the answer is again Arunachal Pradesh. Again Arunachal Pradesh. Which internationally acclaimed senior Kathak dancer has been conferred with a fellowship by the Department of Culture, Government of India? Kathak and Mohiniyattam, these are the two dances of Kerala. His name is Dr. Pandit Nandakishore Kapote. He has become the first player to be given a fellowship by the Department of Culture. And who is our Minister for Culture and Tourism? Dr. Mahesh Sharma. Which ministry has launched a low-cost indigenous newborn hearing screening device which is called Soham? So basically when a newborn is born, we don't know whether the newborn is born mute or deaf. So to see if he has no hearing loss or he is not deaf, this device will enable that. It is called Soham. It has been launched by the Ministry of Science and Technology. Who is our Minister for Science and Technology, Earth Science, Environment, Climate Change? Dr. Harshvardhan. Who has been sworn in as the new Chief Minister of Nagaland by the Governor P.B. Acharya? Fourth Chief Minister in last 5 years in Nagaland. His name is T.R. Zeliang. And he replaced whom? He replaced Shirolozi Liedzitsu. And T.R. Zeliang is leader of the Nagaland's People's Front. There was a 9-judge constitution bench recently of the Supreme Court. It was headed by a person no less than the Chief Justice of India, J.S. Keher, who is the first Sikh Chief Justice of India. This was regarding determination of which right as a fundamental right. See, it is the right to privacy. These were the best questions for this week. Total there were 87 questions and part 2 will be uploaded tomorrow. So keep enjoying the coverage in English, and during this video, I asked you one question. Write down the answer in comments and please share the video.